I was a very conservative evangelical member of the U.S. Congress. I had a friend of mine who's also an evangelical come to visit me, and he asked me two questions that would forever change my life and direction of life. He said, number one, why do you disdain Muslims so much? I said, because their book is a false book and their religion's a false religion. And he said, so what is your strategy for Muslims then? That was the second question. And I said, to convert them to the Christian religion. And he said, where did you get that notion? I said, from the Bible. And his response was, can you quote one verse? And of course, I could not quote a single verse. I was humiliated, somewhat embarrassed that I couldn't defend myself, threw him out of my office nicely, and began reading the Bible. And guess what? Jesus never mentioned conversion. He never mentioned religion. And I was completely overwhelmed. And I began studying more things about Jesus, finding out many of the things I was trained and taught through traditions and through some of the churches all my life was not necessarily in the Bible. So then I said, well, I can't vindicate myself with the Bible. How about by reading the Qur'an? I was stunned, shocked. It talks about Jesus at least 110 times. It talks about him being the Messiah, the Word of God, the Word of truth, the Spirit of God, could heal the sick, the blind, and even raise the dead. Having read the Bible and the Quran both, looking for vindication because of my ego, I was humbled into a major transformation. My heart changed. I looked at Muslims no longer with fear and disdain, but with hope that we could actually build common ground together and become friends. And I'm offering you the same, that we can reach out and find a new way of approaching Islam and our Muslim neighbors, not one of fear and disdain, but one of hope and common ground. And I know it works because my life has been changed dramatically, and so will yours.